CZW faithful, you are in the zone with your host Frank Hartgrave, and today we have an exclusive interview with Mr. Anthony Gangone. But before that, I'm sitting here with the one of one Chris White, who's you're kind of like you've been taken under the wing of Anthony Gangone. He's a mentor of sorts. What does that mean to be under the wing of Anthony Gangone?
For me, it means I'm part of an exclusive club because it is Anthony Gangone, first and foremost. Anthony Gangone's probably been in this business around more than I've been alive. So to come in and only been doing this for about 3 years, to have someone like Gangone look at you and say, hey, kid, you got potential. There's a guy who's been on Ring of Honor TV, AEW. I believe he's been on NXT a few times. So he knows how to get to those high places that most guys on the independent scene, they dream of going to. But you really need someone to guide you to that place. And that, I think, Gangone is a reason why I connected with him a lot. Yeah. Or I asked him certain things to help mentor me through this business, because I want to go there, and he's been there. And he's currently still working his way to get there, too. So you want to be around people like that. So I'm glad he decided to take me under his wing.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could do a lot worse, and you really can't do a whole hell of a lot better. I mean, Anthony Gangone is one of the guys on the independent scene, especially here on the East Coast, that you'd want to go to if you had questions, if you're coming up. And I found him to be nothing but pleasant. Now, I know currently he's a little creepy.
Very creepy.
A little creepy. But I'm a little creepy.
I don't know where he got his doctorate license from or something, but apparently
he's a doctor of sleep.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm still awake and alive. I ain't trying to go to sleep yet, so I don't know what medicine he be prescribing people. Keep that away from me. Go give that all to Griffin McCoy. Put him to sleep.
He seems to be giving it to Griffin McCoy on like a weekly basis. That seems to be his thing. He's attacking him. He's handcuffing him to the ring post. He jumped him at our post show. He jumped me. I got hit. I was like collateral damage.
You just be in the way.
My ass was on the floor.
Yeah, you should have.
And the floor was hard.
You should have been out of the building.
Yeah, it was right over there. We're actually at Neshaminy Creek right now. It was right over there.
It was right over there.
We're not actually in Anthony Gangone's creepy dungeon right now. We're in Neshaminy Creek.
I hope not. Yeah. I feel as though his dungeon is anywhere he wants it to be. As long as the lighting is right, it's Gangone's place.
Somehow I feel that way as well.
So if you see the lights dimming, run.
Yeah,
just run.
That's what happened. The lights went out, and the next thing I know is I saw a flash of red, and I was on my ass. It hurt very much.
I'm not kidding.
We got some nice beers here from Neshaminy Creek.
We do. These
what
are
is this?
These are the new Aloha Shape of Haze.
Oh my God!
Something new that they have dropping during the next Let It Flow show. So if you guys come into Let It Flow, when you come to Let It Flow, make sure you catch the new IPA by Neshaminy Creek.
That was an excellent ad spot. It's almost like we're professional podcasters.
100%.
100%. 99%? 1%? I don't know. I get confused.
We just said we ain't talking about this.
I get confused.
And now you're talking about this.
I get distracted. We've had difficulties before, and I want this to be a nice interaction.
You're fine.
I want this to go well. I want us to be friends, Chris.
I don't think Chris is ever friends with anybody.
Well,
we know this. Chris ain't friends with anybody.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Like the song.
Because.
Why can't we be friends?
You were telling people that I was insulting you.
What?
I didn't touch you. That's called lying. Friends don't lie.
Hands were put on me from behind. A hand on my neck. I mean, it wasn't you. It was Miles, to be honest.
So who's here to blame?
All right. To be honest, if we're gonna be absolutely on the record,
Chris Wright always catches the strays for somebody else's work for no reason.
If we're gonna keep it 100, as you might like, you like to keep it one. I mean, should we talk about that discrepancy?
Nah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Anthony Gangone. So you've been brushing up on Anthony Gangone's history because I asked you, would you come on here and talk about him because I know of your connection with him. What have you been finding out? He had this feud with Joe Gacy. That's how he came in at Cage of Death.
Yeah, Cage of Death.
17, I want to say.
I believe it was 17. I'm not good with.
Just keep watching, and all the facts will be correct.
He was in Cage of Death. His feud with Joe Gacy was something
Joe Gacy. That Cage of Death was one of my favorites. That's Joe Gacy, Ricky Shane Page, and Shane Strickland now, Swerve Strickland.
A lot of guys that you guys see on AEW now, Gangone came in and I wouldn't say ran through all of them, but he shared the ring with all those guys. You know, that's why he is in the position he is today, because he's shared the ring with guys who are now currently on TV, on WWE and stuff like that. He's helped get them there.
That's how he came in.
That's how he came in.
He came in.
Which is it's crazy because not a lot of people can say they came into the business and share the ring with those guys. On that type of stage. In CZW.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's very wild.
Threw Joe Gacy off the top of the cage. That was like, hi, I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here. Let me throw this guy to his death, probably. I'm not really going to care if he dies, but... And then after that, he has a problem with it. We can fight about it. Let's
Yeah. And then he went on to feud with Matt Tremont. He ended up doing like a death match.
Yeah.
With Matt Tremont. Not too many people can say they've done. Not too many non-deathmatch wrestlers can say they've done.
So one thing about Gangone that I would say, and this is before I started getting put on show. When I looked at him, you would not think Gangone's the type of guy to step in the ring with deathmatch wrestlers.
No.
And then I believe it was last year, towards the end of last year or beginning of this year, we had a show in Scranton. And not going to quote any names, but someone in his business, people just fail to show up sometimes for their bookings. So Gangone had to improvise, and he went out with Deshaun Pratt, and they basically had, I would say, I'm going to compare it, if we're talking about spices, this is hot sauce compared to CZW's, what's the hottest, ghost chili pepper. It's like 3 ODs of ghost chili pepper. This match was like a little spicy sriracha hot sauce. But Gangone was using thumbtacks and chairs and all that. And I'm like, wait. This guy is pulling out thumbtacks? He's pulling out. I've never seen him do anything like this. So it's like, not only is he just, very good technical in the ring, and he's good at getting himself over and telling certain stories or being a great character, he's just all around great for the business, if that's what I would say. Because he can flip the switch at any moment and put on a show no matter what he's doing. If I seen Gangone wrestling Kurt Angle in the ring, it'll probably be a good technical match, and then he can go the next night and have a fucking killer match with Dean Ambrose or somewhere doing something stupid, or Moxley, whatever the fuck he's calling himself, somewhere very, very stupid in the backyard, and it's still good. Because there's not a lot of people that can cross over and do both.
Did you just call John Moxley a backyarder on this podcast?
I guess so. Wasn't he a backyard guy or some shit like that? I don't care. If he's got a problem, you can come to CZW
Former
and say something.
CZW World Heavyweight Champion
He can come
John
here
Moxley.
and say something. He's old news. I ain't trying to hear about him no more.
I welcome him. I welcome him to come.
I welcome him to come too, but I ain't doing none of that death violence stuff y'all crap do. You keep that over there.
So I was going to ask, would you do a death match?
A mild one. Like I said, if TOD is Ghost Chili Peppers, I don't want to get cut. I just got picked up by a casting and modeling agency. They need this body and this face. It's money, dinero.
So a death match, but not in the face.
Not in the face. Just not in the face. If I can cover up whatever's going to happen, which probably a lot won't happen because I'm going to pull out with a gun and I'm just going to threaten you. You better lay down for that 3 count.
A Ricky Shane Page not in the face match.
Yeah, exactly. Ricky Shane Page not in the face. You can cut my toes. You can cut my kneecaps.
How about like right between the fingers, like in the like?
See, I don't know. Is certain areas of the body that small stuff like that is excruciating
like right
pain
between the toes.
Because you put it right there. If you put it right there, you do a small paper cut. You know how bad that's gonna burn?
It's bad.
It's like, oh man, I can get cut on my thigh and have a gash.
Hit me with the light tube.
Yeah, hit me with a light tube, but don't cut me in this small area. Nah.
No.
It's like, yeah, I broke my elbow. I'm fine, but I don't want to stub my pinky toe on the end of the door. Like, that shit hurts.
So we're talking about what you would and wouldn't do. You might know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
In this interview, Anthony Gangone really enjoyed revisiting the time that him and DJ Hyde's wife had a little interaction in the ring. What do you think about that? Is that something that you, as if you were in DJ Hyde's position, would you have allowed that to play out in your ring?
Are we allowed to curse on this podcast?
Oh, you can curse all the fuck you want.
Capital fuck no. With a capital no. Lowercase fuck, capital no.
I've watched the footage and there was tongue involved.
Low-key, I think DJ was liking that shit. Because when I look back, I'm like, this man's supposed to be cuffed up. He's just watching like... You know that face he does when he looks at the sky? After they kiss, he did that face. I think that's DJ's skeet face. When he skeets on him, he makes that face, that stare at the ceiling shit.
The thoughts and opinion of Chris White do not reflect those of the In the Zone
They don't
podcast.
reflect on anybody. They're my comments only. I don't care.
100%
I really
Chris White's
don't care.
opinion, and they belong to him.
I don't know if I'm letting another man... Gangone's a handsome dude. I'll give him his credit. I ain't into him like that. I ain't into that. But I'm just saying, he's a handsome dude. But to stick your tongue in my wife's mouth for more... it had to be more than 5 seconds.
A long time.
That shit went on for something. It was just like, all right, who's enjoying this
Slow,
here?
sensual.
Slow. And it's just like...
Yeah, it was like...
Whose idea? This 100% was a DJ Hyde idea. How about you kiss my wife? It's like,
I
no.
believe all ideas are DJ Hyde's ideas. I think
If
that's
it
the
involves
official
stuff like
policy.
that, yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think all ideas.
But no. You couldn't pay, You couldn't pay me enough to watch that because it's just like, I don't think I'm kissing my wife or doing anything with her for a month. Like, you need a power scrub wash. No, I need that idea of and the fact that this is history of the company. This is footage that
it's
gets
on record.
revisit.
It's on record. I mean, look, they've tried to bury it.
You can't bury that.
To be fair,
You can't bury
you can't
that.
bury it.
You can't bury
It
that.
keeps resurfacing. I mean,
can't.
I'm kind of guilty. I kind of put it back out there. We're talking about it now.
So I think that was like one of the first things I found out by Gangone when I watched. He's like, DJ goes, this is Gangone. And I'm like, okay, how you doing? Nice to meet you. He's like, this man kissed my wife. And I'm like,
Wait,
what?
that's how he introduced him?
What? I feel that's how the conversation went in a way where I'm just like, who's this guy? And he's like, oh, that's
No.
Gangone. Yo, he kissed my wife. You know that? I'm like,
Okay.
what the hell do you mean he kissed your wife? Like, why
Wow.
are you proud of this?
We've-
You just sitting here cheesing about it, and then you show me the video. That's not just a kiss, my guy. That is intimacy. That's intimate. Saliva and diseases were swapped that day.
I think we should move on from this topic. That's why I like Jeff there. He can go and give me a thumbs up, and I go, all right.
When he's not here, you got to do everything.
I'm nervous.
So.
I'm nervous.
All right.
Hopefully not nervous on camera. I'm not nervous next to you because I think
You're more
we're-
comfortable next to me,
we're
even
cool
though most
now.
people say you're not comfortable next to people like me. But it is what it is.
Is that I got that word out on me? I'm an awkward guy.
Yeah, people just like to say stuff online behind a camera.
I think I'm fine. I think I'm good on camera.
He's chill sometimes.
Maybe one of the best.
Sometimes.
Maybe like kind of the one of interviewers.
All right.
I could work. What?
We're gonna.
I like that gimmick. Though.
You
got one of these in black?
Yes, I actually do. I just don't
Because
wear
I
it here.
could. Maybe me and you could. Maybe we could not just be cool, but be like cool. Me and you.
He think he a home skillet or something like that. No,
I could be one of the
you
guys.
you're not coming to the cookouts just
Yeah,
yet.
I wanna come to
Not
the
just yet.
I've been to the cookout.
No, not my cookouts.
Not your cookout.
I don't know suburban cookouts. Not a hood cookout.
I got neighbors. So in this interview, Anthony Gangone talks about the state of CZW today. Phew. And he's pretty candid. I know Chris White's opinionated. I'm dreading doing this. I'm hesitant, but let us know, Chris White. How do you feel about the state of CZW today?
So you're asking Chris White, right?
I am asking my
Chris
good
White.
friend.
All right. Chris White thinks all these old
Ninja.
that's coming back. Sorry for dropping it in, but I don't give two shits. They don't.
All right, guys, we're demonetized. So if you want to like and subscribe, that
I said it. He didn't tell me to say it. It just naturally just came out just now. I ain't trying to get you
doesn't
canceled. I'm
care.
trying to be cool. All right, but I'll go back to
I
it.
beeped you.
So a lot of these old,
I put in the word ninja.
okay, a lot of these
You'll just
old
hear ninja.
ninjas, we're going to say ninjas, all these old ninjas here need to go. All right? The state CZW in, we're supposed to be rebranding. All right? We don't need guys like Deshaun Pratt coming
Oh,
back.
Jesus.
Old. We don't need guys like The Rep coming back. One half of them is fat. All right? Old. All right? We don't need that. We don't need a bunch of these
people
old.
are coming back.
We don't need, listen, they've been here before. There's rumors circulating around.
Oh, it's rumors.
There's rumors circulating around. And it already got put out there. Yeah, so next show, I'm going to let you on a little secret.
What?
It'll be Chris White and Mouse Hawkins with some Primal Rejects
Oh, we do know the Rep are coming back. That
versus
is
Lost
true. That
Boys
is true.
and the Rep.
Yeah, I guess that is fact.
Why are the Rep coming back?
It's so new. It just like happened yesterday. Like
Why do we bring back all these deathmatch people for what?
it's the Rep. The Rep. The Rep. It's
No
it's
one
the Rep.
cares
What's your
about
Rep?
them.
What? The Rep.
No one cares about them.
Rep.
No one cares about all these deathmatch guys
Tag
out here.
team champions, the Rep.
And when was the last time they did that?
Well, you know, it was a while ago, but it was, you know,
A while ago. So what? They're just
were
trying to
with
come back and
Maven
steal more glory. Listen, there's already a bunch of younger guys on
Well-
this roster who don't need to be here anyway. And now you're adding a bunch of older dudes who don't need to be here. The only, like I said, the only older guy who I feel is beneficial to this company is the man we're talking about because he's been places.
He
The rest
beat
of
the
these
Rep.
guys are around the block, around the corner as performers, wrestlers, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Anthony Gangone beat the Rep and then held the tag titles himself,
Good.
just by himself.
Good. You good. That's something that needed to happen. You don't need tag team titles on people who have nothing. We don't need it.
I think they should
com-
run it back.
This company needs to start moving more forward. All right? All these old dudes. DJ, you're another old dude. Maybe you need to leave. All right? Maybe I'm sick of the way that me and Miles keep getting disrespected. And then there are other guys on this company too who keep getting disrespected. I don't need to be. The younger generation needs to shine, and these older guys need to go old yeller themselves. Go behind a barn, take a 2x4, find a bridge. I don't give a damn. Off yourself. Get out. We don't need it. You're just trying to find your 15 minutes of fame again. We understand. You are meaningless without this business. But that's what makes you less of a man than Chris White and like the 99. We can find purpose outside of this business, but this business is our purpose and it needs us. It doesn't need you anymore. Leave. So that's what Chris White thinks about the state of CZW right now.
I think you're going to make a lot of friends with those statements.
Good. I welcome friends to be friendly if they want to. They saw what we did to Rich Swann. Does anyone else need a repeat, Hargrave? Where has Rich been since that happened? I know I said last show that you don't want me to come and find you. Now I am. I don't give a damn if you're with LJ over there in Ireland eating potatoes. I don't give a damn if you're in New York trying to bag the next baddie that you're not going to get. If you come within any vicinity of New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, any tri-state area, I promise you I'm going to show up. I promise you I'm putting you in a wheelchair. Promise. I double dare promise that at this point. And the only person you got to blame for that is him, because I didn't know where you were going to be at all. I didn't know where you were going to be at. But now that I do know,
I think he's down in Florida. I think that's the word.
I don't give a damn if he was in Australia. I'll take that back. I'm not going to Australia. Them critters out there are freaky. I don't care if he was in China. All right? I'll
China's
go over
good.
there or Japan. I don't care.
Japan's good.
I will go over there and dog walk his ass and get my respect that way.
Well, we look forward to it, and I hope you're looking forward to this interview with Anthony Gangone, everybody. Enjoy. We'll see you next time right here in the zone. Let everybody know to like and subscribe.
Like hit one of the buttons.
Yeah, we need it. That's good, I guess.
One of them.
Okay, you can, you're good, right? Now, Frank, go ahead. You can take your mask off now. There you are. I'm so happy to see you here downstairs with me. Aren't you happy to be here?
Yes. I very much want to do this interview with you now.
No need to worry. Handcuffs.
Okay.
You are perfectly fine. This is going to be a great interview. I actually have my own questions here. I look through them, and I want you to have them and ask me.
Okay. That's unusual, but this whole thing has been very unusual. But good. Good.
Very good.
It's good.
Very good.
So as you know, I've done a lot of research on you and your time in CZW, and that's what we're
thank
gonna.
you for that. Thank you.
I'm happy to do this and to tell your story. I want people to know about Anthony Gangone and what you've been doing in the combat zone. Started back in 2015, between 2015 and 2016. That's about when you entered the combat zone for the first time. And I noticed when I went back and watched things that they already knew you. The CZW faithful already knew who Anthony Gangone was. They were already chanting your name. Why was that? Why did they already? Can you tell the people who are now watching you what that was all about?
Yeah, at the time I was really coming up and I was making a name for myself, and CZW happened to be the next stop. And I would think that's why they were excited to see me at that time, see me come to a bigger and better place.
And this was from House of Glory. You had established yourself there. It's another prominent New York.
Yeah, Beyond Wrestling too.
Beyond Wrestling as well.
Yeah.
And you were the world heavyweight champion there.
I was.
You really made a name for yourself there. What did House of Glory mean to you at that time?
Well, it's where I started. It's where I cut my teeth, and where I learned a lot of valuable lessons, hard ones too. So yeah, but it was a good experience. Everything I've ever done has been a good learning experience.
Yeah, and you've taught a lot of lessons since you've been in Combat Zone Wrestling as well. One of those being at Cage of Death 19, you started with Joe Gacy by throwing him off the top of the Cage of Death. Why Joe Gacy? What was motivating that? Why was he your target?
Joe Gacy was the guy at the time, right? CZW World Champion throughout. I just thought it'd be the best way to make an impact, right? Cage of Death. Final match of that year, 3 of the biggest stars. Joe Gacy, at the time, I happened to be very upset about what he was doing. I felt like he was kind of copying me, which is a bit foolish on my end. I was a bit younger, shouldn't really have cared that much, but at the time I did. And I thought he was the perfect target to go after.
Yeah, tell me about that. That seems to have been like a reoccurring thread. People who copy you. You don't like imposters. You don't like fake people.
That is true. Now, I don't happen to really care anymore when people copy me. I don't like fake people. Do you like fake people?
No, I don't say that I do. I don't think
anyone does
fake people.
But yet everybody else, right, throughout their lives, they say that. And how do they act? They don't act the right way. They don't act genuine and authentic. So yeah, it's strange, right? Isn't that strange?
It's definitely something that you seem to be fixated on. And to this effect, you had your own group. Joe Gacy had his own group. This was did you not feel what Joe Gacy was doing was authentic?
No, I didn't. But maybe I shouldn't have cared so much. Maybe I had tunnel vision at the time. And even though Joe Gacy was an excellent target for my debut, maybe I would have done things a little bit differently if it was today.
Yeah, it was the House of Gangone versus his group Fear.
Yeah.
Tell us about the House of Gangone.
It was a group that I used to have that followed every one of my moves, listened to me to a degree. It was mine. It was my baby. And they weren't happy with their position. They blamed me for things that occurred, and then it kind of just fell apart. But I think history proved me right on all that.
Yeah.
Man, we're really hitting the hard-hitting questions.
I appreciate the questions that you have put down for yourself here. I mean, I was going to ask many of these myself.
Were you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great minds, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Great minds.
Exactly. And around this time, you would step away from CZW, and then you would return at Cage of Death 20. Cage of Death seems to be important to you.
Yeah.
And you would enter the tag team scene at this time.
I did. Against the Rep.
The Rep.
Yeah. Great team. Tough team. I seem to go after the biggest and baddest that CZW has.
That is
I
a
want to
trend,
be,
yeah.
because I want to be seen that way too.
That makes sense. That makes sense. You brought a lot of, I mean, talking about this time seems to bring up anger in you. You were very angsty upon your return. I noticed.
Was I?
Yes, lots of more cursing on the mic.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You had,
Well,
you
it
seem to
is
have
CZW.
quite a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah,
You seem
yeah.
more calm now.
I am very calm. I'm very happy. Very happy.
That's good. I'm glad that you're happy right now doing this interview.
Of course, Frank. I enjoy your company.
That's good.
Remember, I got the handcuffs. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen.
Somehow I'm still a little worried. I'm not exactly.
No reason to be.
I've seen a lot of you in CZW, and you're a very powerful force in CZW. You have been for some time now. You actually ended up holding those tag titles by yourself.
It did.
Explain that for anyone that wasn't around during that time. How did you hold the tag titles yourself?
It seemed like
as a one person.
Seems like at the time no one wanted to be my tag partner.
Okay.
They kept disappearing on me, so I kept having legends and CZW stars be my tag team partner, and I happened to hold those tag team titles pretty much by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look impressive, right?
You did have a lot of interesting partners, one of them being Homicide.
Yes.
And that was in your final defense of the titles. It almost seems like you have the keys to the forbidden door of CZW. Is that fair to say?
In what way?
Well, you're a gateway. You can bring people in that we wouldn't expect. Is there anyone else that you might bring in?
I kind of like doing things on my own lately, but you never quite know. Never quite know.
Well, we'd definitely be curious to know about that. It's interesting the partners that you chose are people that you had feuds with in the past.
Yeah.
Why do you pick those people as your partners? Why not someone who you don't have?
Well, I mean, Homicide, one of the most dangerous human beings, not just wrestlers, human beings ever. I was facing the rep, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So why wouldn't I use Homicide?
It makes sense.
He was a gun for hire at the time. He accepted. So of course, and I learned a lot through him just from that one match.
Working together with him instead of on the opposite side of the ring.
Yes. Just watching him just really help mold what I would be in the future, you know?
Yeah, I guess we can see that now.
Yeah.
Some of that influence become more dangerous.
Yes. Yes.
You spent a considerable amount of time in the combat zone, so much that you got a taste for ultra violence yourself. You had a notable feud with Matt Tremont to that effect.
So
would you be willing to take things to the extreme again here in CZW?
Good question. I think I will do whatever is necessary to accomplish what I need. So that means anything.
Yeah, that's it's disturbing.
Why would you say that?
I've seen some things in combat zone wrestling since I've been here, and I've seen a lot more things as I've gone back. I mean, anything is tournament of death. It's cage of death. It's I can't begin to describe the horrors of CZW wrestling. Panes of glass matches. You're willing to do any of that?
I'll decide that.
So you had a feud with Matt Tremont that escalated to extreme violence. How did that come about?
Yeah, see, I asked Matt Tremont to become Father Matthew Tremont. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of a darker version of himself, if you can believe that, right? And I needed help. I needed a tag partner, and I entrusted him, my mistake, to be my tag partner. And of course, at the time, he picked CZW, not me, right? And things got a little ultraviolet, barbed wire, fire, glass, you know, the typical CZW day.
Are there any other hardcore deathmatch wrestlers that are on your radar at this time, or are they safe from Anthony Gangone, Dr. Stu?
I only have one person in mind and one piece of property in mind right now. And I think the deathmatch wrestlers are fine. Plus, Aaron Ash kind of has the little situation with that, right?
He seems to be handling that, instigating that, developing that.
And doing well.
Okay. Near the end of 2019, you took issue with the powers that be here in CZW, in particular DJ Hyde. You had something to do with him being removed from power for a time. He's back now. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that was good times. I mean, that was great. I mean, DJ's wife was very mad at him. They were having trouble at home, so I thought I intervened, and there was a exchange there that I did enjoy. I'm sure she enjoyed it even more. And, you know, it really helped the relationship, I felt, you know, for her to go outside the marriage, you know?
Wait, now I went back and I tried to find information on this. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Oh, you didn't see us,
I saw a meeting that happened.
You didn't see us lock lips.
No, I don't think I did.
Yes, it was.
That might have been lost to time,
Yes.
perhaps intentionally.
Yes. It was very nice for her.
Oh.
Tongue and all.
Oh my.
Yeah. That was good.
I'm glad we could bring that back up.
Me
for the CZW
Me too. I hope their marriage is still very strong, you know? I like to think I had a role in that.
As I understand, you felt that he was working too hard.
Well, his wife felt he was working too hard. You know, it's funny because DJ is kind of the biggest problem with CZW, but he's also the most important thing about CZW. Isn't that a conundrum? Huh? So his wife felt that he should spend more time at home. Now, he didn't lose complete power. We wouldn't want that. So, you know, we worked together and we kind of limited his power. And that power went more to Maven. And I felt like CZW was better for it at the time. We did have that whole pandemic thing, so it kind of ruined all that. But yeah, that's why that all occurred. And like I said earlier, I felt like their marriage has sustained. And I feel like I'm a big part of that.
We may never know. I mean, maybe until we get an interview with DJ Hyde or his wife. Could be an interesting.
She probably won't take the interview. He will. She will.
You never know. I'll ask her about you if she does.
Only good things, I'm sure.
Sure. I'm sure. Do you still keep in touch with Maven?
I don't. The reason why I liked Maven is because he was an adult, you know?
Okay.
Everyone here likes to pretend like they're a man or strong, but they're not. They're very weak and insecure. And Maven was none of that. That's why we got along. And we had the right business sense.
Yeah, it was a powerful partnership. Be interesting to see if anything develops with that. Like I said, you are the forbidden door. People come here that you wouldn't expect. I believe Maven's retired at this point. I don't know if that's a reality. Something that was a horrible reality was 2020. I know many people struggled in 2020. How did you handle that time?
Not well.
Not well. It seems like 2020 may have changed you in a way.
Maybe.
Maybe that's some of what we're seeing now is kind of the other side of that.
It was a tough time for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wasn't it a tough time?
Yeah.
It was a tough time for me too.
No, it absolutely was. Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
I think I don't think anybody went through that without being changed.
I could feel it in your grip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're okay now though, right?
I mean, I would say yes, but you know how people are. Sometimes we say yes and maybe we don't mean it, right?
Just know I know it was a tough time for everybody, including myself. You got through it,
We did.
just like you're getting through this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's going well.
I think so.
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time with you.
Speaking of 2020, what would it look like for you had it not been a worldwide shutdown? Do you have any speculation on that? What it would be
No, I
like?
just didn't have the right mindset at the time. Instead of creating opportunity for myself, I kind of just languished. Very sad. Not who I am today,
No.
but it was a very hard lesson, because if you look at that time, look at how many people made something of themselves even though the world was shut down.
Yeah.
I didn't quite do that. Yeah, it was disappointing. I was disappointed in myself for that. But, you know, hard lessons.
And then you returned, and now you go by the name Dr. Sleep. So what changed? You were disappointed in yourself. What happened to you?
Well, I think when the world was shut down, people have to evolve. The world was never the same again.
Oh.
No, still feeling it today. So I had to evolve. I constantly evolve, because that's what you have to do when you're in wrestling. You have to evolve. I don't care about the past. I don't want to live there. Everyone talks about this, I want it to be like the old way. It shouldn't be that way. That means there is no growth, right? Why would you go back to being the old you? All the times that you hear someone say, oh, I wish it was the old me, and they try to do that, do they ever recreate it? No, because you have to look forward. You never look back. You always look forward, right? And now, I spent a long time in wrestling and CZW, right?
Absolutely.
And I have to keep evolving because things keep getting better. The competition keeps getting better. And I'm not going to be someone that stays in the past. I'm going to be there in the present and, more importantly, the future.
Did the man downstairs have something to do with that?
Yes. We spoke about this, Frank. You should
Absolutely.
know the answer for this. The man downstairs did give me this. Ever since I met the man downstairs, my life has been way, way better. Everything is so clear now, and so many great opportunities have come my way.
What about the gloves and everything that's going on here? You've changed your style of wrestling.
I did. More particularly this glove, right?
This is the one that ends up down people's throat, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's actually right underneath the tongue, kind of paralyzes you.
Okay.
Sometimes it goes deeper in the throat. Yes, you are correct, but never in matches. Never in matches. Now, what do you want to know? Why I do it? Is that why?
Yeah, I think everybody would like to know why you're doing that.
Okay. Well, when I put this on, and I'm not going to do it now, so you don't have to worry. And just to go down and put it at the end of someone's mouth, it really gives me a feeling, you know? I mean, this is for pain and pleasure. I just let the people decide what they want. For pain or pleasure. Might want to ask DJ's wife what she picked.
I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to do that.
Wouldn't you want to try this? Put your fingers down someone's mouth, watch them go out.
That's probably not for me.
It's so blissful, though. It's so blissful. To see them go out, see those eyes roll back. It feels so good. It feels so good.
Who is the man downstairs?
Frank. You believe in faith?
I believe in things.
There you go. I believe in things too. So whoever this man downstairs is, he's helped me out. So I'm not going to question it.
I mean, I do understand. You know, I maybe I understand too well. You know, I find myself identifying with you, your struggles. As I went through what the transformation you went through, the things that you've talked about. What would you say to other people like myself who find themselves identifying with you?
Well, I'm kind of taken aback, you know, like, a bit humbled. I'm very,
Not everyone is put off by you.
that is true.
So, like last time you were at Neshaminy, you were cheered.
Yes, yes. Those creatures did cheer me.
Yes.
Yes. And, I like to revel in that, you know, like to be an inspiration for people. I do like that because I've changed my life. I think they can change their lives. You see, if you are a bit different, if you are a bit strange, whatever that means, whether it's the way you dress or how you think, it's actually it's kind of like a superpower, you know? It's kind of like a superpower.
It kind of is. Takes us to places we don't expect to go. What drew you back to CZW?
Well, I just want to prove that I belong here. I just want to show everyone what I didn't get to show in the past.
How do you feel about the CZW roster today?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. They inspire me. What they're going to be in the future, what they are now, they really do inspire me. And I want to run with them. I want to show that I still can run with them. It's so strange. You know, I am closer to 30 than I am 40. Yet somehow I'm old to somebody like Griffin McCoy, who, by the way, came in as young, dumb, and broke. And every year, he's starting to look not so young anymore. Isn't that right, Griffin? Huh? Funny how that happens. Yet, if I die today, and we wouldn't want that, right? If I die today, I would die too young. Isn't that weird? That is strange. Strange how we think. Right? Or don't think. I think it's more not thinking. Yeah.
People have a certain perception of wrestlers and their age and what that means, I suppose.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's a very strange thing.
Is there anyone here in particular that inspires you?
So many. I mean, Brando Lee, oh man, what he does, he's like water out there, you know? Whatever he does out there, whoever he faces out there, he's kind of like water in the way that he morphs himself to that opponent. His aggression, how he takes this seriously. I love that. Miles Hawkins, now he has a bit of a chip on his shoulder, which I like. You know why? Because he can back it up. And I like that a lot. He looks like a star, doesn't he? Everyone loves stars in wrestling. They gotta look like a star. And I think Miles Hawkins looks like a star. I like Chris White too, his little partner. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They're quite a team.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Do you have any questions for me that's not on
Yeah, I mean, I had some. I don't seem to have my phone on me, though. Too much of it.
You know what? I think I got one. So, you know how wrestling is? Everyone talks. Everyone chatters. Insecurity. I heard from a little birdie that they feel that Anthony Gangone doesn't deserve to be here. Wow. He does not deserve to be here. They say I'm not good enough. What do you think, Frank? What do you think about that kind of statement?
That is a wild statement, given what I know about you, sir. And,
why is that wild?
Well, doing the research, your history dating back here to 2015, 2016, your prominent feuds against Joe Gacy and Matt Tremont, holding the CZW World Tag Team titles by yourself for a period of time. Not to mention your accolades outside. World champion in House of Glory, the time that you spend on TV. I see you on national television. It seems like almost once or twice a month. You've been showcased numerous places, prominent places.
ID showcase, yes.
ID showcase.
Yes. So what makes you think that I should listen to any of those people?
It doesn't seem that you should.
I shouldn't, right?
Oh. I don't know who would say that about.
No, I wonder. I really wonder.
Oh.
What do you think it is? You think it's like a jealousy thing?
Are we talking about Griffin McCoy again?
We're talking about everybody.
Everybody?
Yes.
Combat Zone Wrestling, from what I've noticed, is a very tough, cutthroat place to be.
Yes, it is.
And it's one of the reasons why I took this interview and allowed myself to be blindfolded and led down here and my phone taken away. I wanted this interview. I wanted to tell your story. I wanted this content. And I had to be willing to do anything to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do in Combat Zone Wrestling. If you want to get where you want to go, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes.
So, Frank, you would say that I do deserve to be here, right?
100%. You would be on the short list of people that have paid your dues for many, many years to be.
And you mean that, right?
Of course.
From your heart?
Absolutely.
Excellent. That makes you feel really good. Thank you for that. I had a quick moment of weakness, to hear all that chatter from people that are not important. So I did want to speak about it very briefly, and I do appreciate all your kind words. Yeah.
Your first match back was on the same night that Aaron Ash beat Rich Swann for the CZW World Heavyweight title. How do you feel about those events?
Oh, Aaron Ash is my champion.
Okay.
I mean, he has a tough gig. I mean, CZW champion. I mean, I've been in the locker room. These people are ruthless.
Yeah.
They try to cut you down, and Aaron Ash is he's just a tank. He's what a real man is.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't know why you would laugh
I
at
would
that.
never say anything otherwise. I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Yes.
I'm not laughing.
Yes.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm agreeing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Great. I think he's a great CZW champ.
One of the longest running CZW champions of all time.
Yes.
There's few above him. One of them being Joe Gacy. One of the reasons why we talked about 2020, bit of an asterisk there. One of the greatest champions we've ever seen. You would actually end up teaming up with Vendetta briefly for one match. A bit of an unlikely partnership. Have you been keeping an eye on what's been going on with Vendetta ever since?
Well, I think it's a bit sad what's going on, but I think Aaron Ash does have a good grasp on it. And whatever he decides in that situation will be the right answer. Right?
Yeah, I believe that the champion makes good decisions. It's led him to being one of the longest running CZW champions of all time. Also by his side, Troy Parker. What are your thoughts on how Troy's been developing the Combat Zone?
I like his aggression.
Okay.
That's what you have to be in this. Wrestling's really not for everybody. I wish it was. I really do. But it's really not. You have to be mean. This place is cold. Just like the world, it's cold. And we can pretend like we're all nice to each other, but we're not. So you have to make sure that you have those attributes to deal with it, to cope, in the right way without being depressed and sad.
Yeah.
I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. It hasn't done anything for me, but now I feel good that I can take on anybody, including the world.
Would you be looking for help in that? Would you want to form your own group again here in CZW? You'd probably want a group of devout followers, right?
I don't know about that. I kind of had a bad experience in the past. I kind of like doing things my own way. Now, if people seem to gravitate towards that, that's fine.
Okay.
But it's not something I'm really looking into at the moment. But I do enjoy these these little creatures that do cheer for me in the crowd. Yes.
Yes, I think there are a certain amount of. Let us know down in the comments, the creatures. This is we are putting this on the internet, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe
you guys own this footage, so
yeah. Oh, okay.
I just didn't want you guys to be nervous when you came down here, you know?
It's hard not to be, but you know, it's going well. I guess some of that stems from I've seen what you and Griffin McCoy have been involved in. That's your target at this time.
Yeah.
No one's really talked to you since you attacked him at the 26th anniversary. Why did you do that? Why did you insert yourself into that?
You know, I kind of wanted to help Griffin out. And throughout this whole situation, he kind of disrespected me. What did he say about me?
Oh, he said a lot of things. I don't know if I want to repeat them to you. I don't want to be the messenger.
Yeah, very mean things, right?
They were disrespectful.
Let me ask you something. How many times has Griffin McCoy actually acknowledged me?
He is
Not
after
much.
the world championship.
Not much. Correct. That was the right answer, which is strange because I am a very dangerous person. Now, I tried to help you, Griffin, but apparently you didn't want that help. You didn't even want to acknowledge me. And that bothers me, Frank, you know, because I feel like, Griffin, I could really help you, but now I have to teach you a very valuable lesson in tough love. Tough love. Griffin, I see what you want to be, the king of the indies, and that's not what you should be, Griffin. I'm trying to teach you something now so you don't have to find out later. You want to rustle all these big indie names? That's fine. That's great. But there should be only one goal. That's CZW World Championship, because that CZW World Championship will take you to the next level that you want to be. You don't want to grovel down here. You don't. I'm trying to teach you that now, but you don't want to listen. I'm trying to give you that killer instinct now, so you don't have to find it later on. Sorry, lost myself just a little bit there.
And you kind of lost yourself the last time you attacked Griffin.
Yeah.
At Showdown at Sundown.
Yeah.
Some would say you went too far. How do you feel about your actions?
No, I don't think I went too far, because in life there are consequences, and I feel that I was justified.
How do you feel about the state of CZW today?
Well, the state of CZW, this is how I feel. This is how I truly feel. We should not look to the past. We should only look to the future. Now, if you're part of CZW's past, that doesn't mean that you can't be part of its future, but you do have to make yourself in a way that you can compete with the future. And that's what I do. I am better today than I ever was back then. You understand that? I am better today than I ever was back then. Tomorrow, I will be even better.
That's a hell of a statement, Anthony. You were pretty good back then. One of the best back then. So I'm sure that me and the other creatures out there who are fans are really going to enjoy seeing what you do here in the Combat Zone. Do you have any messages for the Anthony Gangone followers, the creatures, as you say?
My little creatures, I'm so proud of you. Every day is a struggle. Every day is a fight. But you wake up and you face it. It's okay to be a little strange. It's okay to be a little odd. But you need to be you every single day. And you can take on the world. And guess what? I don't like the world's chances.
Well, it's been a wonderful interview, and I appreciate you taking the time and setting this up for us. How does this end? How do I leave?
How do you? Well, you could have left at any time.
Okay.
Free will, always free will with me. And nothing happened to you, just like I said.
Am I gonna get stuck down here for like a week again? Last
No,
time?
you're not. You weren't here for a week the last time. Let's
Felt
not
like a week.
exaggerate.
Yeah, I mean,
All right?
they put out a notice on social media looking for me.
I don't believe that to be
that
true.
happened. I saw it when I came back.
Okay. Just, you
like-
can leave now. Our interview
I ended
is
up on the side
over.
of the road. I had to like.
I said
All
our
right,
interview
all
is
right.
over.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you again.
Cameraman, you can leave too.